Hello and good morning, YouTube. It is day 2 here in Rapid City, South Dakota. We had a ton of fun our first day coming in yesterday, and we are about to have even more fun today. So we're just chilling here in our hotel room right now. Chris is back there snuggling with his coffee.
And we slept so good last night.
Oh my gosh, yes. We saw the most beautiful sunset this morning and
sunrise.
Oh, yeah. I'm still a little tired. Sunrise, and it was gorgeous. And I have to say, being in the East Coast and Eastern time, where we're from, and then coming over here to where it's 2 hours early is incredible because we got up super early, showered, got ready, and we still had so much time before we had to get started today. So we just kind of got to have a nice long morning, which was great. Grabbed some Starbucks, and yeah, we're just about ready to hit the road. So first thing on our agenda for today is to go to Bear Country, USA, which is kind of like a drive-through zoo, I guess. You drive through and there's all these bears and cougars and prairie dogs, badgers, all sorts of different animals. It looks so cool. And then we are heading over to Badlands National Park. So a new national park for the both of us. And we're gonna do a lot of hiking today. And then just see where else the day takes us, so.
And let's drink lots of water too.
Lots of water. Oh my gosh, it's chilly out there. So hopefully it will warm up, but it looks so beautiful outside. So we're ready to get this day started. We just made it to Bear Country, USA. I'm so excited to see some cute little bears, aren't you?
I am.
Okay, we just got in. They gave us this really cool map where you can actually see like which animals you're gonna run into first. So it looks like we're gonna see some elk first, I think, and then kind of make our way up. And then it's about 2 miles, they said. And then at the end, there's like a little walkway where you can walk around and see some more animals. So let's see what we can find first.
Oh yeah, whoa.
And don't kill us first.
Sorry, should have slowed down a bit on this one.
All right, we just found the elk. This is so cool because when you drive up, you can get really close to them. And of course, you know, you can't like stick your hand out or anything. Not that you want to, but you can just get so up and close to them and they're just hanging out there chilling.
Don't want to see that side of the elk.
That one's got some pretty big horns.
Yeah.
It just really feels like you're out in the wild.
I can't tell if their fur is shedding or not.
They are very fluffy. This is already so cool, and I love how they have these signs right here so you can just easily know what you're about to see. Got some bighorn sheep over here. I love how they have just so much space to hang around here. This one's almost right in the road. Hello, Mr. Sheep. How are you this morning? I don't think I've ever seen mountain goats before, so I'm really excited for these, but oh, they're so cute.
They're so fluffy.
The fluffiest goats I've ever seen. Got some timber wolves. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. There's like big fluffy puppies. Made it to the bears. This guy up here is just guarding the gate. Doing some zoomies. I wonder if these bears ever actually try and get in people's cars like you see in videos.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I just want to snuggle with him. He's so cute.
Looking for some honey.
So we were looking so hard to try and find where the mountain lions were, and there he is. He's just hanging up there in the tree. One's sleeping in there. We found their friends down here. Oh my gosh. He's just all cozy up there.
It's like their own kitty condo.
It is. Adorable. Look at this. Oh my god. We just caught this bear in action, getting a good back scratch. They're the funniest, cutest, chunkiest things I've ever seen in my whole life. I just want to take it home. Do you think Zoe would mind have a new brother?
She wouldn't like bears.
She could have a brother bear. This guy just hanging up here unbothered. That one's got bedhead. So many bears. Look at this little guy up here just taking a bath, enjoying the water. Splashing around. Have a nice swim, Mr. Bear. Now that we've gotten through the bears, we've found the bison. Now we really feel like we're in South Dakota, don't we?
Yep.
There's also pronghorns and mule deers. We just finished the driving portion of Bear Country, so now we're over at the walkway. So we're gonna walk around and see what's over here. I think this is a warthog, I'm not entirely sure. But whatever it is, it's super adorable. Okay, I was wrong. They're actually javelinas or collared peccaries, but they look just like warthogs, but without the tusks. Look at these badgers. One is making muffins on the other one's tummy, and it is just cuteness overload.
Look, there he is.
Oh, they're pretty chunky too. They're bigger than what I expected. Okay, this place is cooler than a regular zoo. There's so many cool animals here. There's a couple coyotes out here just laying in the shade. And we're really excited over here to see some foxes. Foxes are like cats and dogs put together. They're just so freaking cute.
Red foxes.
They're just having a little cuddle session. And we saved the best for last. The cute little baby bears. Do they not look like just little walking teddy bears? Like, oh my gosh.
That one over there, he's making a little roar or whatever.
Okay, well, we just finished up at Bear Country, USA. Chris, how did you like it?
It was a great experience seeing all the animals up close while you're in the car.
That was really cool. At first glance, it does look a bit like a cheesy tourist spot, which a lot of the places around here look like that, but I can assure you it's so cool. And I honestly kind of liked it more than a regular zoo because there's so many animals. They have such a wide space to just walk around and do whatever, and the big driving area where you could just drive through and the animals get so up close to you. So that was so much fun. We saw a ton of animals I don't normally see at other places or zoos. So you gotta go here if you're in Rapid City. So now that that's done, we are headed over to Badlands National Park. It's about an hour drive. Most things are spread out around here, so the drives really don't feel that bad. We're gonna grab some lunch first at Badlands Saloon. We just looked up closest restaurants, and that was the first thing that popped up, and it looked kind of cute because it looked like a little saloon. That feels kind of South Dakota-ish. So we're gonna head there, grab something to eat, and then get some hiking in. Just got done eating. We didn't even record in there because we just ran in and scarfed a bunch of food down. We kept seeing signs for this place called Wall Drug, and this place is like Western Buc-ee's, I feel like. So we're gonna...
It's not as crowded as Buc-ee's.
Yes, thank God. We're gonna go ahead and see what all the hype's about. It says a cafe, store. It says bring your camera. Let's see what they got. like a mall in here. Jewelry store, clothing store. Got some food in here somewhere.
We already ain't eating on it anymore. There's a bookstore.
Oh. Funny enough,
One section of seats.
even a little chapel in here. The Traveler's Chapel. Drugstore. Oh, that's a really cute, like, old-fashioned drugstore. Okay, I think we've entered the bring your camera section of the store. It's like we walked into Frontierland at Disney World all of a sudden.
5 Nights at Wall Drugs.
Their faces are so creepy. I just realized their mouths move up and down too. It was a really neat store. There was so much South Dakota stuff, Native American culture stuff, all kinds of stuff. Just looked through a very old-fashioned Western, and we were walking the wrong direction to the car.
I don't know where it marks.
This way. So yeah, if you're coming to Badlands, that's a good place to stop by first. This cute little town. And we have made it to Badlands National Park, and it is really pretty out here. You know, we've kind of driven through a lot of nothing to get here, but then you just kind of hit it all of a sudden, and then it's just all sorts of nature everywhere. We just got our picture with the sign, and everybody's lined up to get their pictures, and it's always great when you have those people who see you struggling to take a picture and they come up and offer to take one for you.
Works every time.
It does, doesn't it? So we're headed to the visitor center to get our stamps, get some souvenirs, and then we're gonna hit some trails. South Dakota would look like this, did ya? Went to the visitor center, got our goodies. They have a really nice picnic area out here. I've never seen one of these places have like this kind of shaded picnic table, but it looks very nice, especially when it's hot out. And right out here by the visitor center is already a beautiful spot for pictures. Found our first trail we're gonna do, this Cliff Shelf Nature Trail. It's only half a mile and it says it's very easy, so this is a great starting point. It says to watch out for rattlesnakes, so I really hope we don't see any of those unless it's really far away. And poison ivy is apparently pretty common here. But yeah, we'll see what kind of nature we can find. There's also a really great picture spot slash viewpoint over here. I keep saying that I feel like I'm in Utah or something, just with all these rock formations. This does not look like South Dakota, but we're showing the people what South Dakota's all about, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, let's get hiking. I forgot to mention too, it is so windy, and it didn't get windy until we got here, so I don't know if it has something to do with being in this area or being kind of high up. But yeah, I've got Chris's jacket on right now because it is cold. Still a beautiful day though. Not a single cloud in the sky. I found where this trail goes. It's kind of a big circle. It goes pretty high up too. I keep hearing something clicking, and every time I hear it I keep thinking it's a snake.
I hear it too. It can be a lot louder. Like an actual rattle.
That's just my paranoia. I love being out in nature, but I don't want to see all nature, if you know what I mean. We've made it to the top. I don't think Chris and I are ever gonna walk on a staircase again after this trip, because that's all we've done is like climb upstairs. I mentioned to Chris earlier that this area out here looks like it's from The Lion King or something, like a savanna, because it's just so dry and quiet and empty, but also really pretty. I can really appreciate when these national parks have these very nice boardwalk trails. They just make it so easy. I feel like I said this in my South Carolina vlog, but
you probably did.
You know, you don't get muddy or wet or anything. You can still look at all the nature around you. I should have probably said this in the beginning before we came here, but we're not huge experienced hikers. Well, Chris is tying my shoe. We are not big experienced hikers or anything. We just like to do the easy hikes, or we can even do moderate sometimes. We just like to see all the cool sights. So sometimes we do a lot of hiking, sometimes we do a little. Here we're just kind of winging it, doing the easy trails that we can find. I mean, really, no matter where you go, there's great sights. So it's kind of easy to wing it here. Or we're not the type that like has to see every single thing in a national park. We just kind of see as much cool stuff as we can see, and then we're good. So we usually only spend no more than a day at a national park, unless it's like a really, really big one. But here we're just gonna spend a few hours, and I think we'll be good. Okay, this seems to be the most popular trail area. There's a huge parking lot, but it looks like there's the Castle Trail, the Window Trail, and the Notch Trail. I think there's also a Door Trail. The Castle Trail looks like the pretty difficult one.
Is there a castle?
I don't think so. The Notch Trail, we're gonna do that one. That's the one with the ladder. You can see it in the picture. I mean, you can walk up it, but it looks like a ladder. A couple other little easy trails. So we're seeing people over here just climbing on these rocks, so I guess you can do that. And it looks like all the way back there you can kind of see further out views of the Badlands. Oh my gosh, suddenly we got uneasy feelings coming up here, but it's so cool. Oh my gosh. Now this is the Badlands. I'm almost a little nervous to walk any closer. Wow. It's so quiet too, you could just hear a pin drop. Okay, we made it to the infamous Notch Trail. It says to wear sturdy boots because there is some pretty rough terrain. I don't think it's too terrible, but we shall see. This trail is definitely not as polished as the other ones were, so you have to be careful to make sure you stay on the trail. I think we're still on it, but we're kind of winging it a little bit here. Thankfully there's some other people though, so that always makes it a bit easier. Lots of baby cacti, so it does kind of feel like a desert out here. Okay, here is the ladder we have to walk / climb up. Wish me luck on this. Oh my gosh, I just climbed all the way up here. That was actually a lot scarier than what it looks. Chris is making it look way easier. Maybe I'm just a wuss. That wasn't scary for you?
Well, the easy part is to not look down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Don't look down. But I think we can all agree here that the view you get is worth it.
Ooh.
I wasn't expecting us to be climbing up here and walking up here too. It's a little scary, but also really fun and exciting, and even better views. So heads up, if you keep walking this trail, it gets really narrow up here. And it got to the point, and I'm not even afraid of heights, or I'm just like, okay, I'm done. So unless you're that very adventurous person, you probably don't want to walk this entire trail, just do part of it and walk back. So that's what we're doing, about to go back down that scary ladder. That ladder, it looked fun and all, but, and maybe I'm just over exaggerating here, but that was scary. Really scary. It was pretty difficult to get up and down. I mean, if you're an experienced hiker, I'm sure it's a lot easier. Again, I'm just not that person. It was twice as scary to watch Chris go down, even though he didn't seem to have as hard of a time as I did. And I actually, while we were up there, tried to find an alternate route down, which don't do that. I tried and fell on my butt and scraped my hand. So yeah, but I'm okay, and we're back down, and we're heading back to the end of the trail. Also on All Trails, the app, it said this trail is kid friendly, and the trail itself on the ground is, but I would definitely not say kid friendly on that ladder or up at the top, because it gets very, very narrow. But otherwise, amazing trail, amazing views, and very adventurous. So at least we can say we did something crazy today, right, Chris?
Oh yeah, we did. It actually was a lot more frustrating coming down that ladder.
And if Chris can come down and up and hike around this place in khakis, you can do it too. Oh my god, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a person literally all the way up there, and it's freaking me the heck out right now. But especially with this wind, like, how does he do that? I'm like scared to even look at him. Anyway, I think we've gotten our fix at Badlands National Park. What an incredible park. It is so gorgeous here. So many great trails, some adventurous stuff to do, like climb that freaking ladder and walk on the narrow edges of the rock formations. But we're about done. Before we head out, we saw a prairie farm with lots of prairie dogs that you can feed. So we're gonna hit up that before we head out. So let's go see some prairie dogs. We found the prairie dog farm, and we've already seen so many. I don't even think we have to pay to like come in here unless we're gonna feed them. Then you pay for that, but just to come in and see how adorable they are. Look, here's one right here.
He's eating a little peanut.
Oh, you little dude. You just snacking on some nuts over there. Oh, they're so precious.
I think it's a chip.
He's like, I'm done with you guys. You don't got any food. I have a little sunbathing dude right here. Did you hear him?
Yes.
Sound like a little chipmunk. Oh, that scared me.
Went down a little hole. Hello, guy.
Don't jump on me, please. I don't have any snacks. He's still cute though. We're back in our hotel room, and you can see, once again, I am laying in bed, and that's when you know we are done for the night. We actually went out, well, we came back, took a very nice nap once again. I feel like that's the best way to travel, is having that midday nap. It's just perfect. We went out to get dinner at this place called Firehouse Brewery, which was a great brewery to try some new beers, and they're just right down the street from our hotel. So that was a really quick walk. And now we are back for the night. Tomorrow is going to be an adventurous day. We're going to drive almost 4 hours to North Dakota, Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and just make that a day trip. So I'm really looking forward to that and being able to cross off another state off of my to-do list, and especially one that you don't hear about very often. So we're gonna rest up and get ready for tomorrow, but I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Today was such a fun day with Badlands and bear country and just exploring more of what there is to do in western South Dakota. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I will see you guys on the next adventure. Bye!